Bro, I'm telling you, like they've created a problem with themselves by serving so many masters and there's going to be conflict. Netflix is going to start wondering why is ESPN getting this? And then ESPN's going to want, it's going to run into a problem, bro. There's no question about it.
We also have a report from Fightful saying that ESPN is upset at Stephanie McMahon for advertising a VPN called Surfshark, which allows American fans to bypass ESPN and watch PLEs on their Netflix accounts, Vince. So you can get a VPN, have it to another country, and there you go, man. You can.
Bro, I'm telling you, like they've created a problem with themselves by serving so many masters and there's going to be conflict. Netflix is going to start wondering why is ESPN getting this? And then ESPN's going to want, it's going to run into a problem, bro. There's no question about it. That's why, bro, I said all along, let these companies draft their own rosters, because then they can't complain. If I was the head writer, that's what I would say. Let them draft, do a regular draft. Let them draft who they want. Now none of them can complain, and as a booker, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Do you think that Stephanie McMahon just didn't know how VPNs work, or do you?
Nah, bro. I think it's what we always say, Chris. The check is already cashed.
Yeah.
So now she's trying to get on the good side of the fans. Man, listen, we know we're asking you to pay for a lot of things. A, B, C, and D. Ticket prices are $5,000. But if you know this little trick, I think that's exactly what she was trying to do. Get over with the fan base, try to save them a couple of bucks. In the meantime, what does it matter if I piss off ESPN? We've already made the deal.
Do you do something like that so early in the partnership though with ESPN? Especially since I listened to the Shapiro interview. It was 36 minutes. It was the interview that he recently had. And I made some clips. I had some time to make about 7 minutes of just things that I wanted to talk about, probably on my show or just, within here. Man, he talked about how he wants WrestlePalooza to be an annual event. He wants this to hit it out the park, and he wants this to be an annual event. How do you appease ESPN by telling them that people don't need to use your subscription to watch the show?
Chris, I swear to you, you may think this is nuts, but I don't think you're going to think this is nuts because you're you. You've got to understand, for years and years and years and years, the only people the WWE were in bed with was USA Network. Mm-hmm. And I am telling you, bro, because I was involved in it, it was the tail wagging the dog. They were in charge of that relationship. They dictated to USA Network. USA Network needed them and kowtowed to them. Bro, I'm telling you, I think that they honestly and truly believe the WWE brand was bigger than Fox. The WWE brand is bigger than ESPN, and the WWE brand is bigger than Netflix. I honestly believe that they think that because of the relationship they had with USA Network for so many years. I think they are bigger than all those companies.
Sheesh.
I really do. I really do, Chris.
It definitely does. I don't think that that's a an idea that's just out of the box. I don't think that that's implausible. But I will say that they're all about money now, man. Listening to that Shapiro interview, it's telling. It's telling to me what they're looking for, and they're so money focused.
Yeah,
that they don't care about ticket prices for the family. Shapiro even mentioned Vince McMahon. Yeah, he said Vince McMahon had ticket prices for families. And we're looking to go beyond, and we're looking to compare the numbers of WWE with UFC at this point. You know what I mean? So he's saying we got some work to do. We got some work to go, some way a little bit to go. But I want to be on the same plane with UFC when it comes to revenue percentage. And it's like they are just hell bent on being sure to just turn all the marks over and shake them dry, man. Every single penny that comes out of their pockets, they will take it without any remorse whatsoever.
Yeah. And Chris, here's the weird thing, man. Like, when Shapiro talks about the families, and like, I'm saying, did he just say they don't want families to come to the events? The same day, Chris, I am reading an article how they are now selling that iguana puppet gimmick as merch. So, what? That's not for kids?
Exactly.
Like what adults are buying that? Adults are buying the iguana and walking around with an iguana on their hand. It's like, man, bro, like what are you? Like, somebody needs to figure out what you are. On one hand, they want to be UFC, they want to be boxing on one hand. But on the other hand, we're selling Alexa Bliss dolls, we're selling the iguana. Like, what is it, guys?
Yeah. At this point, Vince, I think they noticed that even if fans are kids, like the wrestling fans are just kids in an adult body, and they see that and they cash out on it. Like Vince, they don't care, man. If you are 40 years old buying an iguana doll, holding it, and looking like a weirdo holding an iguana doll at 40 years old, you think that Shapiro cares about that? Bro, they're looking dollars and cents.
And you know what the sad thing is, bro? Because every time I watch all these people and I look at all these people and I know what the prices are, bro, all these poor people are putting these tickets on their charge cards.
Yeah.
So now $2,000 plus the interest. We're not talking about $2,000 anymore. And before you know it, they're in debt because they're paying TKOs. And bro, I got to tell you something. I really feel sorry for the people because they ain't paying for those tickets out of their pockets. They're paying those price on credit, on plastic, and now we got to make those payments every month that are far and above what the price of the ticket was, and you're going to have a lot of people run into financial problems. Especially
the numbers that you gave as far as the average household income of people buying those tickets. You know what I mean? Like that's unfortunate that, again, man, but TKO does not care about any of these things.
Not at all.
I don't, and I've shared this before, man. As long as their $3 billion debt is paid off, they don't care how it's paid off, man. They don't care how it's paid off.
Here's the part that makes me laugh. So, Chris, they're getting the price for tickets that they want. And I've heard them say on a couple occasions, these are going to be the prices until we pay off the debt. Okay, bro, so you mean to tell me if you're getting this amount for the tickets and the debt is paid, you're going to lower the prices when you can get some? Come on, man. Seriously? Come on.
Yeah, right. That to me is even more demoralizing for these people getting in debt to pay off $3 billion in debt. And then they realize that the ticket prices substantially drop when they pay the debt off. It's kind of saying ha to your face. And it's just like, now you're paying more than $2,000 $20,000 with it. Here's the thing, man. They're talking about what, 40, was it 40,000, 40K for WrestleMania tickets, front row, or just an ungodly amount. It's just, they were doing the VIPs for almost 30K. And it's just like, man, someone could really, Vince, because you're not going to get marks. You're going to get like top level executives. You know what I mean? Like the top level executives are going to pay for those UFC fights because it's kind of like a frat party for like executives. You know what I mean? Those UFC fights, you have, the Trump was there, Triple H is there, Khan is there. You have Taker's been there. You have the higher level executives with the money to pay off their ticket in another one because a lot of them, it's a write-off because they bring some of their work buddies. You know what I mean? And so they have the money to pay that. You're not going to – Shapiro wants the same type of vibe for WWE.
Yes.
But you're not going to get that same type of vibe for WWE. It's not the same thing. Right. It's not this executive frat party going to a WWE event as opposed to UFC event. It's not the same, man. Not the same whatsoever. So, but – in Shapiro's mind, it's the same, and it has the potential to be the same, man. But these, look at the bank accounts of the people that's averaging, buying these wrestling tickets, and then you'll be able to see if it's the same or not, and it's not. So I'll tell you what is the same. Vince Russo and I having fun every single week on this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Riding with Russo on behalf of this guy right here, Vince Russo. Plug away, man. Well, you got some projects coming
guys, I put my money where my mouth is. If you've never been a Russo brand member, you can try us for free. You can get a full week of the brand. Just go to patreon.com/Russo TWC. If you want to sign up after that, bro, it's literally 75 cents a week.
And you got a book coming out, right?
Well, next summer, I'm going through the edit right now.
Nice.
I'm almost done, bro. But it'll be out next summer. Yeah,
good stuff, man. And it's going to talk about your time in TNA.
Yeah, a lot of heat. I'm bringing a lot of heat on myself. A lot of heat, man.
Oh man, hey, what's different? What is different? What is new when it comes to Vince Russo getting the nuclear heat, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, Vince Russo, Dr. Chris. This is Running with Russo. Have a good night, everybody. Solo.